Hello everyone, this is Venom, and today we're going to be looking at a video that was just dropped by Bungie. This is called The Journey Ahead. This is going to be a preview of this year's episodes. I have looked at this already. I went ahead and looked at this while I was editing another video. We're going to go through it together and take a look at it. We're going to talk about it, and we're going to talk about what's coming ahead in year 11. We do get a slight preview about that one. Not as much as I'd hoped, but there is some hope, and I got some ideas as to what's going to be happening. I got some theories as well. So let's go ahead and look at this. Of course, this is all stuff that's taking place after the final shape. Of course, spoiler alert, if you have not played the campaign or anything yet, this is your one-time spoiler alert here. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so of course we have defeated the Witness, the Traveler's healing, but we do know that there are things that are, some stuff popped out of the Witness, so we're going to take a look at what's going on with those fragments we saw. So let's go ahead and start here. Now this is the journey ahead. Now we've got 3 episodes per year. We got Echoes, Remnant, and Heresy. So Echoes is going to be starting tomorrow, actually.
Stand on their own, that are also building up mysteries for the future of Destiny.
For the episodes, we introduced this single object of immense power. An Echo is the direct result of the battle with the Witness.
All of the
So these are the echoes that we saw go out of the Witness at the end of the final, or not the Witness, came out of the Traveler at the end of the final shape because we killed the Witness.
Different memories inside of the Witness.
This collision of darkness and light created this explosion, and so these echoes spread across the galaxy.
Now we saw 3, but they said these spread across the galaxy, so they are kind of setting up potential other stories besides what we're seeing here.
What they find there is that this echo has transformed the planet, awoken it into something it's really not supposed to be.
So we go down to Nessus, and we immediately realize that the Vex are acting a little strange.
So it's going to be the Vex-themed episode. Again, we know that one already. It's going to be starting tomorrow. That armor looks a little crazy. Don't know if I like it, but it is very unique looking.
You've got these big, cool, like, geysers of radiolaria that explode out of the ground, and you need to cap them off while you're keeping the enemies at bay.
Things that have only existed in a Vex net are now coming out into the real world.
It makes me wonder if the Vex now have the power of light and dark now too. That's going to be, that is going to be a concern. Like, imagine if the Vex have the power of light and dark and can go back in time now and say prevent us from killing the Witness. I mean, stuff like that is, technically speaking, the light and dark saga is over, but there's a lot of places we can still go with this. See right there, that looks crazy there. That looks like a human or exo machine.
Who is behind this, but also what are they doing and to what end?
So that's Echoes again. It's starting tomorrow. Next up is going to be Remnant. This is the one I'm really interested in seeing.
Remnant is going to be very Fallen theme.
The Fallen don't have a home planet anymore. Reese has been gone for a long time, and they've been looking for a new home across the galaxy.
Revenant has more dark fantasy themes. It's about
I like those darker themes. And yeah, this is apparently it's going to be a dark vampire themed episode, which
this was a role that was
I'm all for it.
Most renowned monster hunters.
For that one, we took a really hard lean into the vampire hunter fantasy.
That weapon right there, I'm pausing. I'm going back just a little bit.
For that one, we took a really hard lean into.
I saw this one before. That looks insane. I would almost guess that this was a Siva type weapon if I had known this was a vampire season. I'm probably more excited for this season than I am the current season. It's probably gonna be like a lot of blood and a lot of vampire killer type weaponry looking. If that looks like this, if this is a style, I cannot wait for that because that is my jam. That is my bread and butter.
Fantasy.
We're introducing a system called potion crafting. Combat potions boost your artifact directly.
Now, potion crafting sounds like it's, would be like crafting, like you'd be making items. It's probably just going to be like an artifact table, just like the Aramis's table was with the different cards. That's probably all it's going to be.
You can kind of decide what you want to do in this next step.
Fikrul is back. And he's got the Echo.
Yep, Fikrul is back. Now, honestly, I thought Fikrul and Crow might reconcile at some point. I'm hoping maybe they will.
Fikrul's vampire keep.
But,
inspiration from horror for that one.
I guess they took the turn of not doing that.
Heresy is about the Hive Pantheon dealing with some new
And this one I thought
regulations
we'd be
that
taken care of
happen.
first, right after the
We
final
wanna take
shape.
the
But
Hive Pantheon and shake up the snow globe.
yeah, we need to take care of
It means
Savathun
that
and
we
take care of the
want
rest
to
of the
take
hive too, because they're going to be
relationships that we
a
see
serious
inside the
threat
set
if
and
we don't take
put
care of
them
them.
through such a stress test that they come out changed.
In Heresy, there's this new eldritch force that's bubbling up to the surface that is opening new doors, creating powerful mysteries, and ultimately they'd lead us back to the Dreadnought.
I could easily see Savathun being worse than the Witness. And yeah, we're going back to Dreadnought. I am happy about this. I was hoping we'd go back to Dreadnought at some point, and we're
gonna
finally
give it
going there.
A whole new purpose.
Now, it sucks it's going to be at the end of the year, but
We want this to be
I
an
can't
eldritch,
wait.
inscrutable fortress. of
now
sorts.
hopefully this is going to be an actual,
Peeling
you know,
like a sea on the Dreadnought.
an actual place we can travel around to and explore, just like in Destiny 1. I don't want it to be just like a mission area. Hopefully it's going to be an actual new, you know, re-roam
Since
area.
this release deals with kind of two big themes. We have two armor sets. We've had some armor sets that are kind of.
We're getting two armor sets with this one.
But this is like straight up Amaris' squad.
Yep, that is Eris's
And then
armor.
the Hive
That
ship
almost looks like a
navigator armor
pirate
set.
or like an
So there was
admiral.
Like, what if we were driving?
Although I guess it makes sense if
what if
it's
we were the navigators?
ship themed.
If you really like Shattered Realm, if you really
These
like
weapons
the
look kinda
Coil,
crazy.
you're going to love this new Dreadnought activity. With every episode, there are a ton of interesting twists and turns that I don't think anybody's really going to suspect. We haven't seen anything like this in Destiny before, and I'm excited to get after it.
Now, those are the three for this year, and then they give us just a small preview for what's coming next. It does kind of confirm that there's going to be stuff after Final Shape. It says right here, year 11. Now, they don't give us any episodes, but they do give us an overarching theme. So, this is Destiny 2, codename Frontiers. I thought that maybe they were going to preview Destiny 3 here or something. They did not. They are just saying codename Frontiers. My guess is that we're going to be going out and expanding the final city or the last city, or expanding our frontiers. So it says codename Frontiers. We may even be going to different star systems. So let's go ahead and talk about what all's happening. So Echoes, Revenant, and Heresy. So we're switching from the seasonal model to the episodic model. Now, my criticism right now, and again, we'll see how this works out. Bungie did deliver with the final shape, so far, I am interested in seeing where this goes. We're going to see how Echoes looks tomorrow. But I am really curious what the real difference between these episodes and seasons are. Because the way they're describing the episodes, it still sounds like seasons. It still sounds like a small, contained story. Although, while seasons were technically contained stories, this seems like it's more, not quite expansion level, but it still plays off of what happened in the expansion. So these are these echoes that are coming out because we killed the Witness. These are coming out of the Traveler, and these are all a consequence of what happened from us killing, is what I'm saying. So it still ties into the main story, but it still feels like it may only be a glorified season. That is my fear, is that it's just going to be a glorified season. We will see, though. I do know it's going to be broken up in weeks, so again, it still feels like it's just going to be glorified seasons. I'm going to go ahead and give Bungie a chance. They did a good job with Final Shape. They did a good job with the Prismatic subclass. They've done a good job with the surprises, like the Ergo Some Sword, a sword I'm really loving playing it right now. They've done a good job so far. We're going to go ahead and see how the episodes look, and that will give us an idea of how Destiny is going to be in the future, how people are going to stick around, or is it going to be more of them giving us the same thing? Is it just going to be seasons with a new fancy name, or is this going to be a new experience that's going to keep people engaged? I'm hoping it is. I'm hoping we get some additional story stuff. It looks like we're going to get some pretty crazy story stuff going forward. Again, something's going on with the Vex right now that's going to be insane. I am curious to see what happens with Frickrel. And yes, we still got to take care of the Hive. I mean, these are all different story threads that need to be tied up. I'm wondering if maybe this first year after Final Shape is going to be just tying up a bunch of loose threads, because that's what these are. We still got the Vex, we still got the Scorn, and we still got the Hive. These are all loose threads we've still got to deal with. These are all still major threats that we've got to take care of. Maybe we're tying those up, And then the next year, near year 11, next year, we start expanding outwards. We've taken care of all the big baddies that we're normally, or that we're used to taking care of or dealing with. Now we get to actually expand. We don't got to worry about just defending our city anymore. We get to actually expand out and not just huddle in our one last city. So that is going to be it for today. Again, go ahead and check out this preview. If you have not on YouTube, this is on the Destiny Bungie channel, or Destiny 2 channel. Go ahead and check it out. I am excited. Again, the first season is going to be, or again, I keep saying season, it's a bad habit. The first episode starts tomorrow. I cannot wait to check it out. We're also going to be getting the exotic class items dropped tomorrow too, so that's going to be another good grind. We have not got to get those yet. I've been grinding for the over some sort. Now we're going to get to grind for all those different crazy roles of the class items, so I cannot wait to do that. So that is going to be it for today, guys. Thank you for coming by. Please like the video if you like what we're doing. Please sub to the channel if you love what we're doing, and I will see you all on the next video.